So if you're migrating from Pipedrive to HubSpot, I want to show you a little trick that I use. This is specifically for companies or setting up companies, but this applies to people, contacts, deals, other records or object types as well. But this is just a process that I use during the migration. After you've cross-referenced IDs between the two platforms, which I cover in a separate video, you can then go into this phase, which is during the migration period. If new records are being added to your old system, you want to make sure that those records are populating correctly inside of HubSpot. So what this is after you've done the cross-referencing of IDs, you can make a simple automation in Make, and I'll go through this right now, using just the built-in modules here. So I can search for Pipedrive, and I want to do organization. So new organization event, and this is going to be a webhook. We're going to call this organization update change trigger, and this is going to be when it's updated, and we hit save and save again. And then here we're going to, in HubSpot, create company. So we want to create a company in some scenarios, and in other scenarios, we're going to want to update a company. So let's do update company. And actually, I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so we're going to reorder these. Apply. Okay, so first option is we want to update a company. But in order to update, and what I mean by that is if we look inside of here, and let's go to companies. So contacts, organizations, you can see I made I have in our system all of the company names, the Pipedrive IDs, and then the HubSpot company IDs. So if a company name changes or address or something, I want to make sure that it's reflected inside of HubSpot. So because I've already done all these company IDs, I can come in here and say, if when a company is changed, I want to, if HS company ID exists. So here I would say HS company ID. If it exists, then go down this path. Otherwise, we're going to do fallback if company ID does not exist. It goes down this path. So if it exists, we're going to go here and do company ID. So let's do the HS company ID. And then I'm going to do all fields. And then here's where I just map out what do I want to bring in here. So I could bring in let's get all the address fields. So we have the address. I believe they call it locality. They have city. So we're going to call it that. And the company name. What do they call that? Name, owner name, name. I think it's this. We want the company name, country. Whoops, we want country. Description. Don't have a description. Oh shoot, we got to make sure we're in the right account. That was a close one. So let's switch this to the correct account. City, so that's good. Company description. Just skimming through, looking for anything else that might be useful. Phone. Main number. Postal code. grab the address, time zone. The rest of this I don't think we need. Do we have a website? Oops. Website. And hit save. And then down here, we're going to do view all fields again. And so in this case, we are going to use creating a company. And when we create a company, connect. So all fields. Website. And the company name. And the country. Phone. Main number. And anything else? Oh, Pipedrive organization ID. You definitely want that. Address, postal code. Okay, so now that we have the company, we need to do one more thing, go back to Pipedrive and update organization. And this is going to be the organization ID that started this whole thing. So organization ID. And then we don't need to do anything else other than the HS company ID, which would be this one. And now we've got the IDs in both systems. And we're good to go. So let's go ahead and save changes, turn this on. We're going to name this Pipedrive to HubSpot company update during migration. And we're going to turn that on, go back again. And so we're good to go there. So that is the process to, again, during migration. So just to show you an example of this real quick, when I come in here, if I were to the name on one of these to, let's say, JW services, for example, if I change the name to JW dot services, that would be a change here. So we can look at company update, and it just ran. We can see the path that it took. It updated the name. So if I go look inside of HubSpot and say JW period, there's that company update. So any change like that is going to be reflected in both systems. And yeah, that is how it's a nice trick that I like using during migration to keep everything up to date. And if you didn't see my other video, I broke down how you can make URLs like this. So check this out. I can click this and open up any record in Pipedrive immediately and be able to, from any record inside of HubSpot. So it's a separate video. I broke that down. But migrations are hard. We do them all the time here at Boolean. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to answer any other questions, especially when it comes to migrating to HubSpot. We're in HubSpot all day long, and we can answer any of those questions. So we'll see you in the next video.